Welcome to your daily dose of hope. I'm Phyllis Nichols, and I'm glad you're here. Author James Clear, he wrote Atomic Habits. He drops some really great insights in his weekly email. He usually shares 3 things that are his thoughts and then 3 things and insights from other people. Anyway, I always find at least one of them really helpful. And a few weeks ago, he shared this. Just going to read the quote. The more control you have over your attention, the more control you have over your future. And it starts with having enough courage to protect your time. It's so easy to say yes. We want to be agreeable, helpful, and liked. And that's how time disappears and attention becomes fragmented. Not in big chunks, but in 1,000 small concessions. What you trade your attention for is what your life becomes. Yeah, and that made me really sit up and pay attention. And I realize if you're listening to this, you've given me a few minutes of your attention, or at least this podcast a few minutes, and I hope you find it worth your time, and I thank you for that. What we trade our attention for, I think so many times we don't even realize that that's what we're doing. It's so easy to spend a half an hour scrolling social media, and I don't ever think, is this really the attention choice that I want my life to reflect? Am I making the best choices? I don't know, maybe some days that is the right choice, but often I feel like we trade our time and attention out of obligation and honestly just sheer habit. We're just doing what we've always done. If your life is reflecting back what you want to see, then carry on. But if you'd like to see a shift in some of those things, think about how you can be curious about your attention choices. So there's 3 things that I'm trying to do that I would want to share with you that might be helpful. Number 1, awareness. Just pause and notice when you begin a new task or maybe start mindlessly scrolling. And then ask yourself, number 2, is this going to help me have my best life? I know the term best life feels like a really big abstract thing, but in the moment, we almost always know when we're doing something that either fuels us or drains us. And we can start there. And lastly, just make an intentional choice. Baby steps lead to big changes. Just ask James Clear, right? He's the habit expert, and he tells us that small, very tiny incremental shifts over time are how we make changes. Here's to really paying attention to our attention. I hope you have a great day and an even better tomorrow. This podcast is part of the Sound Advice FM network. Sound Advice FM, women's voices amplified.